How y'all doing tonight?
Fantastic.
So I'm Sam, like he said, and I was in the 7th grade, and I would come home, and my mom would just be like, "Where's your homework? Why is that TV on?" And I'm like, "I don't have any homework." "Why is that?" "Well, Mom, I don't have any teachers, so where's the homework coming from?" That year in 7th grade, we lost literally almost all of our staff. We had none of our core class teachers, so we didn't have a science teacher, nor a math teacher, or an English teacher. And for me, it's like a day with a sub. Of course, I'm going to be excited, but then also I'm talking to my other friends who go to school, like in Clinton Township. They're like, "Yeah, we just did an experiment with a pig." I'm like, I want to do an experiment with a pig? Like, come on now. But we didn't have a teacher, so coaches were stepping in, doing double time, but when they couldn't, we had long-term substitutes. And I remember asking my principal, "Hey, what's going on? Is everything all right?" He's like, "This is grown folks' business. I can handle it, but is it really handled?" Because I went through all of 7th grade without any of my core class teachers, and I'm like, okay, this is a whole year where I just missed out on education, so how is 8th grade going to be? 8th grade comes around, we still lost some teachers, but it wasn't as severe, but we still didn't have all of our staff. So I was a part of National Honor Society, I got elected to be president, and, gained some credibility. And we started doing more community service events, and he loved it because we were actually doing something, because before it was like Latchkey, which is the title with different titles, so that was cool, getting able to do that, getting more involved. And then freshman year came around, I got inducted to the high school chapter of National Honor Society, just transitioning, still with the same school. I've been with DEPSA for 8 years. And this has been a recurring issue, so now that it was freshman year, I'm like, okay, this is my time to make a change. Nothing was too severe freshman year, but now sophomore year. I was placed into regulars English, and within the first week, our teacher was gone. So I'm like, okay, we don't have a teacher. Maybe they're gonna fill it in, because I know we had a lot of people filling applications to come teach here. Second week come, no. So I get moved to honors English. And the semester goes by, we take our finals, and we do this thing at my school where we all review how each class is doing to see if they're proficient or if they're not proficient, and we looked at their score and no one passed the exam. No one was proficient, no one was partially proficient, everyone literally failed the exam. So I have friends in that class, and I'm like, my friends are very intelligent, I know they take their education very seriously, why are they failing? And the teachers, the administration had no answers for us, so we're like, okay, maybe they're gonna get a teacher. No, they didn't get a teacher. We had to step in, and we brought it up to the principal saying that, hey, they're failing their class. My friends' parents, they're getting in trouble because they're going home with us in the class that they don't even have a teacher in. So I don't understand what this grading system is like when you don't have a qualified teacher in the class. So we asked one of our teachers who was trained in English, she was teaching college readiness at the time, so she stepped in and taught the English class and college readiness, but the administrator wasn't able to compensate her, or they wouldn't compensate her. So she was doing 2 jobs with only 1 salary. So we just like, okay, thank you for doing this, because she's known most of us since we first came to the school, so she did it. So that was good. People were moving up to partly proficient and things like that. But then 11th grade year came, I got involved with Peer Forward. I am the social media and outreach manager, National Honor Society. Then we also brought restorative practices to our school, which is another form of peer mediation, avoiding the step of suspension and expulsion. And we had a couple of fights this year, and we got to talk to other people, the students involved, and you realize that the issues aren't really lying in the school, they're problems that go back home. So what is suspending a kid gonna do? You're just putting them back into the environment that caused them to be in this predicament now. And yeah, they don't see that. Adults, they just think, okay, there's a problem, I'm just gonna solve it, but you didn't solve it, you just pushed it aside until you felt like it was convenient for you to address it. So, I got more involved. I'm going to my senior year hoping to make a change, and me telling this story, I hope to inspire you all to be that one voice. Just know that your voice matters and no one can tell you otherwise, and be the change you would like to see, because no one can read your mind. So do what you got to do to make sure you get your proper education. Thank you.